Hello, today I would like to present you this quite interesting audio interface that is designed for mobile use. Recently I was tasked in creating portable studio that can be used basically anywhere to record audio, and it have to be extremely compressed in form of space, so basically the smaller the better. We can agree that Focusrite Scarlett that we are using at the studio is offering better audio quality, but it's got one big problem. It is extremely complicated and got multiple input and outputs on the rear that can be used for sending our audio signal into like physical multi-effects, and you can route it back. And because of that, it requires special software that have to be running on the computer. It can be Mac, it can be Windows, but you need to have computer. This device was intended for mobile use, and it's going to be working with iPad and iPhone just like that. It's extremely simple. Here we've got our headphones output with adjustment for levels. Then we've got that massive knob that is controlling our monitoring main output, and usually it's being used for attaching your active speakers. Then we've got switch that are changing the audio input levels from the line level to instrument level. Then we've got our gain for both input 1, input 2. Here we've got our combined input that are accepting XLR or 6.3 millimeters jack. We've got, of course, our phantom power and ability to directly monitoring our inputs without use of computer or mobile device. This is used for special applications where you are recording vocals and you basically don't want to get any latency. So by using direct monitoring, you are bypassing the computer. And basically, that's everything. On the rear, you've got also a MIDI input output. As you can see, the device already got some beating, but it's working perfect, and it is built like a tank with this aluminum brush metal. Here you've got your bottom. Why this device was intended for mobile use? Because of those two ports. Here we've got USB 2.0 that got form of USB, I believe, B, that you can find on a regular printer, and you are going to be attaching your regular printer cable here, and you can plug yourself into like a computer or laptop. But in our mobile case, we are going to be grabbing power bank or battery like this. We are going to be enabling it, and now our device got power. The second step is going to be grabbing that regular USB to Lightning cable, and you are going to be plugging into that device port. And with this setup, you can basically attach it to iPad or iPhone, and you are going to be pulling power from that, and you do not need the iPhone camera adapter with charger that you are usually required to use. You've got your direct Lightning port. For our recording app, we are going to be using Cubasis. This is a paid app, like a mobile version of a desktop Cubase that I already know how to operate, so it's going to be much easier for me. So this is what we are going to be using. This is a paid app. The only thing that we need to do is to grab our Lightning cable, attach to our phone, and observe that LED, it's changed to solid blue, and we are being detected. If we play like a YouTube video, it's going to be routed through that interface through a headphone jack or the rear one. For monitoring our audio, we need pair of headphones that are going to be plugged here, and we are going to be adjusting our volume according to preference. We are going to set our audio input gain to 0, and I will grab some audio source. For our test, I grabbed this vintage Yamaha Porta sound that is going to be outputting our signal using that plug, and we attach it to our input 1. Then we making decision, do we want to record in stereo or mono. Here are our tracks that were added by default, and I will remove both of them. We don't want to record MIDI. We hit add and we go with the audio. Then we are going to the routing, and we've got mono input, which is correct. If we would like to record stereo using those two channels at once, we go to the stereo, but mono is fine. And I would like it routed to the stereo output, so it's going to be in the both channels. So this is 100% correct. I don't want to use any other effects, and since everything is correct, I will hit our monitoring icon. We go like this. Then we go into our mixer, and as you can see, we've got some sort of noise because the device is running. So I will hit our key. And as you can see, I've got signal, but it's too low, so I will crank up our input gain. Well, we can go more. We can also adjust it here. Yeah, I would go a little bit more. I would say this is totally fine. I put headphones. I check the audio level, we can hit record, we've got playhead at the beginning. And we are feeding it with signal. And we are nicely recording. Okay. And we've got our signal recorded. As you can see, we've got our waveform. We can get our playhead back, we can remove the monitoring, and we can play it in my headphones, just like that. And it's playing nicely. The next thing we can do is record our second track. For our second channel, I'm going to be using that microphone that is using XLR connector. So we go like this, we are enabling our phantom power. Then we need to remove our monitoring. We need to add a second track, audio. We've got the same routing, I'm enabling monitoring. We go to the mixer and we are checking the level. I will play back the second track and I will lower it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. That looks good. Then we go back here and we can record something, but we need to move our recording dot here, remove it from there. And we go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please like and subscribe. And as you can see, we just created our second track. Okay, that looks really great. Let's add some audio effects. So we go to our track number 2. We go to the send effect. And let me add some reverb. Internal effect. We've got reverb. Absolutely beautiful. Factory presets. And let's go with the ambient. Let me play it. So I add a little bit of our effect. And it sounds good. And what can we do right now? We just basically finish our recording and we can export it. I just exported our recording and you are going to be hearing it right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please like and subscribe. As you were able to see with this tiny pocket size setup, you've got ability to record anywhere just by using your phone or tablet. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you find that interesting. See you next time and bye bye.